What's up, everyone? It's Ruby here, bringing you guys another video, another Dreamcast video. So we're going to be talking about my Dreamcast, and I'm going to pitch my story for a Skyrim movie slash TV series. So it could either be like a multi-movie series, or it could be a multi-TV series. I think the best route would be to go for a high-budget TV series, because I just feel like you kind of need like the Game of Thrones-esque storylines. I mean, it could be like a short kind of thing, like one season kind of thing, for sure. But I think in order to delve into like Skyrim, you would need to have a lot of more time for it. And I would have it be, in this case, if we're doing live action movie, live action TV series, it has to be something that is only following basically the main story. We could do, I have other ideas for like a TV series, like an animated TV series, but that would go in a completely different direction. So we're going to talk about if we want to bring Skyrim to the movie theaters, to the TVs, whatever it is, Disney Plus, HBO Max. I would rather go to HBO Max, to be clear. Because I feel like Disney Plus would just not do it justice. They would take out all of like the fighting and everything. They wouldn't want to do that. So I feel like it would go to HBO Max, which I would be all on board for. It would have kind of like the Titans production quality, that kind of thing. And it would have the money to pay good actors. Like, we're going in this with the idea of paying like high budget actors. High budget actors. And my angle for this, I had to decide whether or not which way to go. Because when you're casting for certain movies, you kind of have to think what genres you want to do, because certain actors really do certain genres really well. And I would go action comedy for Skyrim. I would do action adventure comedy. So you have action adventure at the forefront, but you have a little bit of comedy, because if you think about it, Skyrim is kind of a funny game. Like, it can be funny because it's absurd. It's like, because there's so many things that you can do. You can be like you can become the listener, you can become like a companion, and you become an assassin, a mage. Like, you can do so many different things that it needs to be something that kind of plays up that kind of humorous aspects of Skyrim, while still having an almost serious tone. So you could almost do something that makes fun of Skyrim in a way, like, you know, with the giant launches and everything, and like the multiple deaths and everything. You could do that kind of thing. So this is the cast that I would go for when casting for a Skyrim movie, thinking of it as like an action adventure comedy movie. So we would have Christopher Hivju. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. As the Dragonborn. He is by far the best cast for a Dragonborn character. He's got the beard, he's got the hair, he's got the voice for it. He's Tormund Giantsbane. He would be the perfect fit for like a Viking, Norse, Nord guy. Like, he would be perfect for the job 1000%. And so then we would go with Kerry Washington as Irilith. You guys see it too, right? She has the bone structure to be Irilith. You put on a little bit of VFX, and she would actually, it would be practical effects. It would be practical effects. She would 1000% be able to pull off that Irilith kind of character. It is Kerry Washington, so you don't have to worry about her acting abilities. Then to kind of play up the humor a little bit, I would have Aubrey Plaza as Lydia. She is perfect for Lydia. And you might be thinking, well, she might be a better Serana. And I was kind of thinking that too. But if you think about it, Lydia is kind of the first, like, comedic role that you would encounter because she, you know, doesn't really want to work for the Dragonborn, but she also has this, like, odd attraction for the Dragonborn. And so, like, you have this kind of dynamic and chemistry between Lydia and the Dragonborn, and I feel like Aubrey Plaza would be able to play that up. Both a comedy kind of thing, but also a kind of romantic kind of thing. So I definitely think that Aubrey Plaza would be better as Lydia rather than Serana. Then, I would actually have Anne Hathaway as Serana. I could see a few other actresses and actors going about that role instead. But I do think that Anne Hathaway would be able to pull it off. I feel like she also has more of the similar, like, facial features to pull off a Serana. That is if we even include Serana in the first place. Because in order to include Serana, you would have to kind of pull out the Dawnguard DLC, which might not be the direction to go. It might not be. It depends on the kind of the pacing and the speed of which we go. I just threw it in there because I know people would ask. I would 1,000% have Jason Momoa as Ulfric Stormcloak. He would be perfect for the role. He's got the deep voice. He's got the looks. He is perfect as Ulfric Stormcloak. I could not see any other actor pulling off an Ulfric Stormcloak in live action. Then I would have Idris Elba as Alduin, as the voice of Alduin. It would be Idris Elba, because he's a villain character. He's got the voice. He's got the star power. I would 1,000% go with Idris Elba as Alduin. And now, General Tullius would be Rami Malek. Need I say more? He's got the acting abilities. He will 1,000% be able to embody General Tullius as someone who is, like, serious about winning this war, and I definitely think that he would be able to do a really good general. Or Russell Crowe, but I think Russell Crowe's a little bit older. Then, I would have Liam Neeson as Arngeir. I think there's no other actor for this role. You need someone who is good at playing the mentor, who is good at playing the kind of, like, calm, collected kind of person, and I definitely think Liam Neeson is for it. Just give him a beard and give him the cloak, actually, and he would 1,000% be able to pull it off. And I think we have one more for this role, and that is... Oh, wait, no, we have a couple more. So then we have Cate Winslet as Delphine. We need someone who is, like, notable to play Delphine, but someone who is at least subtle enough to be able to pull off that kind of character. Because she's, you know, kind of double agent, not double agent, but a spy kind of thing. You want someone who can be subtle, who can really delve into that role of Delphine. And someone that would be fun to punch around as well. And then, last but not least, there's no other person for this role. Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett as Elenwen. Perfect casting. There's nothing wrong with this cast. Leave a comment down below if you agree. I would imagine this very much follows, like, the main story for the most part. Every once in a while, we could have, like, some little cameos of, like, different characters, like Cicero and maybe even like Astrid and that kind of thing. But I think in order to pull this off, it has to be a focused movie or a TV series, but it has to be focused no matter what. Again, we were going with the angle of it being an action adventure comedy, and we would have a huge budget for this. So it's not like we're like lowballing the actors and actresses. So I think we could close the deal on this movie or TV series or whatever it is. But let me know, what do you think down below? Do you have other people in mind for these roles? Do you have other characters you want to cast? Who would you cast to play those characters? Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. And subscribe for more content like this, because there's definitely more in the future. I think I'm going to continue doing this series where I cast and make a story for different like video games and books and everything. So stay tuned, because this is not the last of the series. And if you haven't already, check out the previous videos in this series as well. They'll be right here for you to check out. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Hope to see you guys next time. And peace out, guys. It's been a blast. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.